Hello children, welcome back to my class, 7th class English, Unit 1. In this session, in this 5th session, we are completing 5th session. In this session, we are going to discuss listening and speaking. We are going to complete, we are discussing about listening and speaking, page number 14, 15 and 134. Yes, total 5 bits are there in this bit, listening and speaking. Let us discuss first bit on page number 14. First bit, listening and speaking. An old student of your school visits your school. Your teacher introduces her to your class like this. Now the teacher has to read the following passage. My dear students, look, who is here? This is Kumari Nitya. I am very happy to introduce her to you. She was my student. I mean, a student of this school. You know, she is now working as a software engineer in a big company. When I remember Nitya, I see a pretty little girl with 2 plates sitting in the first row, eagerly waiting for a chance to speak. She would answer any question at the drop of her hat. When I talked to others, she would become restless and went on saying ma, like this, thrusting her hand into air. No wonder she passed SSC in first class and scored more than 550 marks. I hope you have seen her name in our HS room, haven't you? Going by her marks, don't think she is just a bookworm. She did equally well in sports and games. She led our school kabaddi team to state level competitions. There are many other things that I would like to share with you, but I am leaving them, especially the naughty things, for her to share with you. Now Nitya will address you. Nitya is one old student of the school, came to visit her school. What was her name? Nitya, and a teacher is introducing her to the class. Teacher is saying that she is now doing work in software engineer, in software company. She was very intelligent student. She scored 550 marks in SSC, and she was not good in studies, as well as she is very much good in sports and games also, and she took her school kabaddi team to the state level competitions also, and now she has given the chance to speak, to address the class. Here on page number 15, imagine you are all grown up and have come back to visit your school. Introduce yourself to the teacher and the class, saying what you are doing in your life and how you feel about it. As children, yes, like Kumari Nitya, she also studied in that school, and she was working in a software company. She has completed her software engineering, and she was visited to school, and teacher introducing her into the in front of the class. Here Nitya addresses the class here like that. Imagine you are all grown up after school, after completing all your studies, after you joined any profession. Then whenever you visit your school, imagine it like this. Imagine you are all grown up and have come back to visit your school. When you come back to visit your school, introduce yourself to the teacher and the class. Yes, means it will take more than 15 years. Yes, 15 years at least. So introduce yourself to the class, to the teacher and the class, saying what are you doing in your life and how you feel about it. Yes, children, you have to read this question carefully and answer the question. This is the first bit, and let us discuss second bit. Listen to the conversation between Sulochana and Madhavi. Now the teacher has to read the conversation given in Anazure 1 unit 1. Okay children, it is there on page number 134. Yes, page number 134, Anazure 1 unit 1. Text for listening, it is there on page number 134. Turn your page, open your page number 134. Then listen this conversation carefully. Sulochana: Hi. Madhuri: Welcome to city. How are you? Madhuri: I'm fine. Thank you. How about you? Sulochana: Pretty well. Why are you waiting outside? Come in. When did you return from your village? Madhuri: Just this morning. Sulochana: How was Pongal? Madhuri: It was great fun. I really enjoyed every moment in the village. I wish I could spend some more time there. Sulochana: Oh, did the village life impress you that much? Madhuri: Yes, it was wonderful. Sulochana: What fascinated you so much there? Fascinated, attracted. What fascinated you so much there? Madhuri: Well, it was pollution free, fresh air, fresh water, clear sky, and what not? Everything. Sulochana: Was there anything else? Madhuri: Yes, I liked green fields, strange birds, sheep, cows, buffaloes, etc. Bulls, etc. Sulochana: Oh, that's interesting. Why don't you take me with you the next time you go to your village? Madhuri: Done. It is a conversation between Sulochana and Madhuri. What is the page number? Page number 134. Let me read it one more time. Listen it carefully. Conversation. Sulochana: Hi Madhuri, welcome to city. How are you? Madhuri: I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Sulochana: Pretty well. Why are you waiting outside? Come in. When did you return from your village? Madhuri: Just this morning. Sulochana: How was Pongal? Madhuri: It was great fun. I really enjoyed every moment in the village. I wish I could spend some more time there. Sulochana: Oh, did the village life impress you that much? Madhuri: Yes, it was wonderful. Sulochana: What fascinated you so much there? Madhuri: Well, it was pollution free, fresh air, fresh water, clear sky, and what not? Everything there. Sulochana: Was there anything else? Madhuri: Yes, I liked green fields, strange birds, sheep, cows, bulls, etc. Sulochana: Oh, that's interesting. Why don't you take me with you the next time you go to your village? Madhuri: Done. Okay children, it is a conversation between Sulochana and Madhuri. Now come back to your page number 15. Okay, now what we have to do? Now work in pairs and talk about your experience of living in a town or a village. Yes children, you have to, it is not possible for making groups. Here you have to talk about experience of living village life or town life. Okay children, now come to third bit. In groups, read the story, The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse by following the ideas given below. Convert the story into a play. Write the script for first scene and perform a short play. So here children, it is not possible to discuss, you sit in a group. So just do this work individually yourself. Here, one scene is there. Yes, convert the story into play. It is a story. You have to convert this story into play. So for this you have to decide as this story is divided into how many scenes. What is the first scene? Yes, where this town mouse visited at the railway station. There you can prepare one scene. And what is the second scene? what is the third scene? At the town. At the town mouse kitchen cupboard. So read the story once. Identify the scenes. Identify the characters for each scene. Yes, here. Read the story once again to complete this bit. Identify the scenes. Yes, I told you now 3 total. How many scenes are there? You have to read it and you can decide it. How many scenes are there? Identify the characters for each scene. How many characters are there in each scene? Yes, in the first scene you can get only 2 characters. Means at the railway station the scene was there, no? Town mouse, country mouse, yes, a few passengers, train, like that. Pick out the dialogues of the characters. Identify the locations of the event. Describe sittings according to the scene. Assign roles to the members of the group. So if it is possible, you can play this at your home. Yes, but try to write down a script. You have to write dialogues for each scene. That is enough for this work because it is not possible. Just up to script means play. For the drama, we have to decide scenes, total scenes for the story. Then we have to decide characters and write dialogues. This is the work in third bit. Now come to fourth bit. Have a discussion in the whole class on how performance could be improved. The terms of delivery of dialogues, costumes, actions, etc. Okay children, up to third bit you can complete this. Remaining, just leave it. For third bit you have to read the lesson carefully and decide the scenes, decide the characters and write down the dialogues. Okay children, this is your listening and speaking, and we have to write this third bit. First, decide the story, decide the scenes, choose the dialogues, choose from the story the dialogues, then write down in your notebook. This is your third bit of listening and speaking, session 5. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.